Hey y'all, Susan with Susan's Country Living. Welcome to my channel. Today we are having Snowmageddon. Yes, the once in a blue moon that we get a little bit of dusting of snow. It's in the 20s outside and it's really cold. And husband just called and said, I'm coming home. He's over on the north side of Houston and it's really sleeting up there. So he needs to get home before the roads freeze over. There's already been a lot of accidents out there on the road. So I'm going to make him some chili for lunch because it's almost lunchtime. And I'm doing the Three Rivers Pantry Challenge. So I just thought, let me see what I've got because I'm not getting out and going to the store, and that's part of the challenge is using what you've got. So I have some canned venison. We had a mishap with the freezer and things started to melt, so I went ahead and canned up a lot of the meat. And so I'm going to use these 2 pounds of ground venison, and found this in the pantry, and it's best by March 2024, so we're still good. I didn't like the way the onions and the garlic looked, so I'm going to add my own dried onions and garlic. But it's not organic, but it is, there's nothing artificial in here. Chili pepper, corn masa flour, onion, cumin, paprika, red pepper, oregano, garlic powder. You add your own tomato sauce. I'm using a no salt tomato sauce. And your own ground beef, salt if you want, and some water. It said to start to brown your beef, but mine's already cooked, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this. This is the first time I've ever used canned ground meat. So we'll see how it turns out. I like the 4 jars lids that in the Pantry Challenge, and there's another one that's going on. Canuary. I've been following all those videos. They're doing a giveaway, so go check out Canuary. Sutton Days is the one who kind of hosts that and started that. So go check out her channel if you're wanting to learn about a lot of canning. They're doing canning every day. So, but I love the 4 jars lids. These are a Tatler lid, and I've used those before with great success. But I'm pretty much, using the 4 jars exclusively, and occasionally those. On the top, it was a different color, and it's just oxidation. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just going to take it off for appearance purposes. It's just a spoonful, and there is some fat in here, not a whole lot because it is venison. It's an axis deer, which that's my favorite, and then whitetail. Alright, so since my meat's already cooked, I can go ahead and add my ingredients. It called for 2 cups of water. Gonna go ahead and turn that on. And my tomato sauce. Normally I do stuff like this in an iron pot, my iron Dutch oven over there, cast iron. But when I'm using acidic foods, I tend to stay away from that. Get a little water in there to rinse that. Get all that out. All right. And then we're going to add, this is the cumin and oregano. Put that in there. And what I like about this, it's already pre-measured for me. Quick, easy. And my husband likes it. This is what he grew up with, his mom made. Really, for real chili, real Texas chili, you brown your meat, you add your seasonings, you add your water, that's it. And that meat takes on those seasonings when you cook the seasoning with the meat. No onions, no tomatoes for real Texas chili, because out on the trail, that's what they had. Meat, seasoning, water. Okay, it does have, oh, it does have this cayenne pepper package. I don't put it in there. Um, we like to season with sriracha or Louisiana hot sauce. Um, and then I usually don't add the masa to thicken. You would do that at the end though. You just follow the directions here on the package. So we're going to give this, oh, I need to add my onions. See, the package was kind of, you know how onion powder and garlic powder gets hard and sticks together, and it just didn't look appetizing. So I'm going to use my own, about a capful. It's okay if there's a few too many onions. And then some garlic powder. It looks like that was like a dried chopped up garlic, but I like this organic garlic powder that I get from Thrive Market. It is really, really good. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that in here. Give that a stir. Ooh, that smells good. Bring you over here. Right here to this pot. Right here. I like my chili with cornbread. My husband likes the traditional saltine crackers. You know, you could add beans if you like beans. You know, that's okay. You can add your beans. Some people like to use ground turkey, ground chicken, ground pork. Of course, ground beef is your traditional. And then it says here, to cover and simmer 30 minutes until meat is tender. Well, the meat's already cooked. For thicker chili, if you want it, add the masa flour. You stir it into a fourth a cup of water, and then add it to your chili, and then let it cook a little more. Just be sure if you have any lumps of chili powder to kind of get rid of those. I'm so glad to use up this ground venison. I think I've got one more jar, but I like having that, and it's nice to have something, just how quick I put that together. And by the time he gets home, it's going to be ready to eat. And with this cold weather, it's really going to hit the spot. I've also got some beans going over here for a soup, a bean and ham soup. I've got some leftover ham, but it's a mixture. It's got lentils and black-eyed peas and beans, and I'm doing a quick soak right now. Bringing it up to a boil, do a quick soak, add some, I'll drain it and add some of my either chicken bone broth or beef bone broth. I've got both of those in the pantry. So that's my pantry challenge meal or meals. This is going to be things that are going to go in the freezer for lunches that we like to take to work, and just to have a quick meal. High in protein will stay with you throughout the day. So I hope that y'all are staying warm wherever you are. I know a lot of the United States right now is having really cold weather. It's, you know, to us in the 20s, that's like everything closes down. You run to the store and buy water and bread. I didn't have to. I'm doing the pantry challenge. I can make some bread. And as long as our electricity stays on here in Texas, we're good. I hope if you're doing a pantry challenge that you're enjoying that and learning some ways to use what's in your pantry. Bye, y'all.